Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to the channel. It's day 340 on my journey to 2000 where I'll be uploading a video every day until I make it there. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're digging what I'm doing. And thank you for your support. Alright. And please check out fianketoclub.com, link in description. Here we go, 1950. Use code Kiwi for a discount. 1950 from Colombia. Awesome, he's gonna play. This is good. Wilfred Brandon. 1964 peak. Got the Queen's Gambit. QGD. QGD. I think if he takes now, technically, I should play e3 to go into the Queen's Gambit accepted. I played against that in a Blitz game earlier today, and it just felt like I played g3 after takes, and you could tell that I was just behind a tempo the entire time. That's for sure. Okay. So I'm pretty sure what I'm supposed to do is go queen here. And then after takes... That doesn't make any sense. After takes 95? That doesn't make any sense. Am I just supposed to take? Oh, man. So much theory to know, man. I just never know what to do. I can never remember. There's so many lines. It's like... It's move 6, and depending on the variation, there could be literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal moves, I would say. And like remembering which one is correct is... I'm just really struggling with it, but I've also been very busy. And I haven't been able to dedicate the amount of time to it that I need to. So if I go here... Bro is just up a pawn. Here he could also put pawn takes. I don't know why I feel like the move is knight bd2. I just really feel like it is. So knight bd2 takes. Bishop here is probably a good move. A3 castles, b4. Bishop b6. And I just feel like I have nothing in that position. There's also takes. Knight bd2. But then he has b5. b5 I can play knight e5 because if takes then the rook hangs. What if I just go here? Takes. I don't know, let's just go here. I mean, I literally have no idea. I need to just, like, I need to remember these lines, and I just don't remember them. So, it is what it is. I can't sit and sulk about it. I know that, like, rook d1 is definitely an idea in these lines. After I take the pawn on c4, playing knight c3 is definitely the vibe. You know, as long as I'm allowed to, and there's not a pawn here. But then I think he just has this, and I actually don't know what I'm doing. Maybe in that position I could play this. These kinds of threats, just bishop here. But then we can take, and that would be pretty bad for him. Oh man. Yeah, so I think now I'm just gonna take here and then play rook d1. This I give check. I can tell that I did something wrong. See, but that's the thing, is like, that's my constant problem in this opening, is I feel like I'm doing terrible. Like, this position feels awful. But even when the position feels awful, it's just like, the engine is just like, no, you're better, or you're equal, or something crazy. So let's go here and hit it again. Very normal stuff. Here, I definitely think we have this move. He now has this move to defend, but then perhaps we could consider ideas like this. Castles, we're definitely playing this, and then I think we win the pawn back. Okay. Don't think we can do all that. Now our knight just has no moves. I suppose we could do this, but the knight just really does not belong there. And if I go here, he can just play this. And I've achieved nothing. I think let's do this before we block in the dark squared bishop. Just trying to keep the foot on the gas a little bit. Gotta develop fast, gotta develop with ideas and threats and things like that. Like, he doesn't have time to castle here. Yeah, so he does this, which makes a lot of sense. And now he can castle, though. Don't really have a choice. I think this is the best move. Now if he castles, I think this move is really strong. It's not at all. If castles takes, and I'm busted. Yeah. And I do not know what to do. We'll just try to keep it basic. Now he has this, man. Like, what am I doing? Like, what actually am I doing? I just panic so hard in this opening, bro. My bishop is actually trapped. Like, I literally just lost the game from that one move. Yeah, bro. Like, this is insane. He can go here, here, here. And I'm gonna make him do all that. Okay, so he does this, which feels pretty valid. This is hanging. Everything's hanging, bro. Like, I'm not even thinking before I'm playing. God, I hate playing chess when I play like this. It's just, like, embarrassing. If you want to trap my bishop, you're really going to have to work for it, and you're going to have to give up your g-pawn. That is the only condition in which I'm giving you my bishop. Alright. So be it. Just defend the weakness. He has this move. Which is kind of questionable, to be honest, but he could probably get away with it. If I can get E3 in to try to open it up, that potentially might help. I mean, I don't know though. King there. The hell does that do? This literally just blunders a pawn. I forgot the bishop was protecting. I'm just tilting, honestly. Like I can't even say I'm tilting. I'm just like literally not even thinking. And that's even more frustrating than tilting. I just don't care. I'm just playing fast moves because I really want this game to be over. I'm so tired of not understanding this opening, dude. I really respect that he's taking his time, but I mean, it really is very simple for him to win this game at this point. We're about to analyze this game for like 20 minutes. I hope you guys realize that. I don't know, maybe I should just... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel so freaking discouraged, it's insane. Maybe there would have been better. There would have been a lot better. Thank you. Like, it's literally equal in this position. Like, why am I playing this opening? It's not tricky. It's not like I had tricks here and he needed to find the accurate move. Like, literally the top 5 engine moves are equal. Like, why am I playing this opening? He's literally just better. Like, obviously this was an inaccuracy. We already knew that. Take the knight, okay, sure. Trade the light squared bishops, sure. There's nothing to even analyze. Like, that's how... It's so stupid. Like, I literally made one inaccuracy. Queen A4 was the best move. Which was a move that I considered, because like I said, it was one of like the 6 normal moves. Knight E5 is normal, Knight BD2 is normal, Queen C2 is normal, and Queen A4 is normal. Queen A4 is the only move that maintains an equal position. Every other move is better for black. It's supposed to be the other way around when you play openings. Like, when you pick an opening, it's supposed to be, okay, now my opponent has to find the most accurate move, and if they don't, then they're going to be in trouble. He just plays easy-ass moves, and I have to find critical moves, and if I don't, then I just effing lose. Like, what is the point? I don't get it. I don't get it, dog. I mean, was there another move that I was supposed to play sooner, I guess? Like... Like, was I not supposed to castle? Was I supposed to do something right away? No, castling is best. D takes is the #1 move. Queen A4 is the #1 move. Bishop D7 is the #1 move. Queen takes A4. This is the #1 continuation. And it's just drawing 78% of the time by the time that we make it there. Queen A4. C takes D. Knight takes D4. Because it's pinned, so queen takes. Bishop takes. B takes. Queen takes. Queen blocks. Queen takes here. Obviously, this would be a stellar position for us. I don't know. I'm gonna play another game because I want to give it another try. Like, I need to beat my head against this opening until I freaking get it. Like, I need to understand it. It's so tilting. If we even get a game. Okay, so now we have the chance to play it again. The other thing that I've been struggling with the Catalan is that I can't even get the position. Okay, aborted, of course. Now I'm going to get a game with the black pieces. Alright, yeah, like I said, now we get a game with the black pieces. So, I expect us to fully know much more about what we're doing. Just the old Sicilian, just very normal. Not very challenging, necessarily. Okay, so he's going for the fianchetto variation, sure. Now we just played against this, pretty much. Pretty sure the D5 is just the move because, as Justin commented on the previous video, anytime that you're playing against closed Sicilians or anti-Sicilians, you're really just gunning for D5, which, I mean, D5 is the main objective of the Accelerated Dragon anyway. So here we are. Should be fairly normal stuff. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's a weird one. Obviously, he wants me to take and allow him to develop his knight. I don't see myself doing that. Question is, what do I do now? Takes, 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 takes. Here. Just here. I like the idea of queen b6 just pressuring the b pawn. Takes, takes in that position. Does he have any scary discoveries? Knight here. Bishop here. Knight there actually just hangs a piece. but this in the middle is also hanging. Queen b6 feels correct. I don't know. I still don't fully understand the ideas of any of my openings. Yeah, so I feel like this is just pretty normal. Okay, yeah, so he's going for that. The problem with me playing this move is that it didn't really have an idea associated with it. Obviously. Suppose I could bring the rook over. Rook over feels good. Okay, so he's really gunning to open up that now. Which is exciting. Or just push. Which push seems really good for him. Okay. What if I play e5? e5 takes, 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 takes. Because the knight defends the pawn. Oh, the knight is already there. e5 if he sacks. Takes, takes. Takes, takes. Bishop takes, takes. Please draw an arrow. Here, the bishop still defends, so I think it's fine. I don't know. I feel like I can play e5. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. I know that this goes against everything that you're supposed to do in the dragon, but he's gonna play e5 if I don't, and I think that he's gonna freaking kill me because I don't know where the hell to put any single one of my pieces. I'm about to just freaking go back to the Caro-Kann in the London, dude. I'm, like, at my wit's end. Alright. Did not at all calculate him just taking there first. So let's take this. Knight there. I kind of want to play this move. But how crazy would that be? I think this move is a good prophylactic move because he's not really threatening anything right now. I feel like for the time being, I've kind of tamed his ideas. I don't want any piece getting to this square. This move completely puts me out, to be honest. Like, how is it so simple that, like, I don't know. I don't know. I can see the comments now because I'm having a bad day. People call me a crybaby and stuff. I can see it now. Heaven forbid people have emotions. Okay, so well, I guess he doesn't have a plan necessarily. Which feels weird. My knights just have no scope. I feel like I have to play this move. I feel like it's just all but natural, isn't it? Whatever, let's do it. Mama ain't raised no bitch. Please pardon my French. This piece hangs if I do that. Where can I put this piece? This problem piece? Let's defend the pawn another time. And I think we might want to go here and here, or here and here. It's like, I get a hard time from my coach for playing F pawn pushes in these positions, but it's like, literally, what do you do? Do I just let him sit with both of his knights in the center of the board and just like plow me, or do I do something about it? I don't know. I don't know. My chess has just been very poor, obviously. Wow, that is commitment right there. Really weakening this diagonal for myself, but I love that for me. I want to go here and I want to go here. If this is very strong, obviously, this becomes a backward pawn. If this right away, then we have this. I'm just going to try to calculate my way through this, because there's nothing that I can do in these positions besides just blunt force calculate, because I just don't understand any of the ideas. Pamela, why are you dropping stuff? That's an interesting idea. I mean, I don't know where you're going with that. If you want to break there, that would be interesting. Again, here, just here. We're Bing chilling for the moment. We also get this square, which is very strong. If you play this, then I'm just gonna play this. Takes, takes. Yep. Okay, let's go here. He doesn't care that that pawn is hanging. He wants this pawn so bad. Your whole center is falling apart though, so don't mind me. Getting the dark squared bishop is helpful, thank you. Very nice square for the knight there. And I can go here to trade off the light square bishop potentially as well. It's actually pinned right now. I could just take this. If he like moves the queen here or something. Or here. Just missed a call from grandma. Nobody likes missing a call from grandma, bro. Yeah. We'll take that. Gracias, mi amigo. He just resigns. GG. Yeah, I mean, like, I know it sounds stupid, like I get pissed off and then I win, but it's just so frustrating because I just literally don't know what I'm doing. I'm fumbling through it, and it makes me feel like I'm getting lucky. G3, D6, E5. I mean, like, this is kind of similar to what I played, but I'm looking at the opening explorer, by the way, if it's not clear. That seems like a terrible move. What's a better move? A6 makes a lot more sense. Rook B1, bishop E6 now. Now that you can't push this. Excuse me. Okay. So just playing more on the queen side. H6 was the best move. F5 was a mistake, obviously. But we capitalized. Just outcalculated him a little bit there. We can take this now, apparently. Because you don't have time to take back. That makes a lot of sense. So that was a pretty big miss on my part, to be honest. But now we take, and now it's winning pretty good. A miss by him. So bishop e6 would have been better, and this is equal. Knight fd2. Remember when I said that grandma called and I missed it? She just finished leaving her voicemail. Isn't that crazy? A5. Knight c4, knight b3. feel like knight c4 makes a lot of sense. Says it's an inaccuracy now. Hitting that pawn, you just can't guard it. You can do this, but that's not what it wants. It wants bishop c8. Wow, so when you take, it doesn't come with tempo on the bishop, I guess. So we literally brought our bishop out just to bring it back, apparently. Okay, whatever. I mean, like, that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Like, how are you supposed to analyze a position seriously when, like, this is the engine continuation? Like, can somebody explain to me the idea of this? Like, why did I even bring it out at all if I knew that I was going to have to bring it back? I don't get it. Whatever. But we just identified weaknesses in its position. Here it even wants just e4. Keeping the knight where it is, because it's very strong, obviously, and we're bringing another knight that's going to be just as strong. Knight takes. Queen f7. Hitting the pawn and that. Queen h5. Defending. Threatening the pawn. Knight here. Knight ce5. It doesn't like it. Wants knight de5. Bishop takes. Queen takes. Queen takes. Knight takes. Bishop takes. King takes. And we're just up to... Oh yeah, we're up a piece. Yeah, we're up a piece for a pawn. Counting is hard. I'm kind of upset that I didn't see this move. I mean, this move is very obvious. Like, is this his best move? I don't even know what his best move is, to be honest. Yeah, that's his best move. And then we would just go bishop d... or, sorry, rook d6. Defending the 6th rank. Rook takes, rook takes. Rook d1 is very natural, but I think just queen over. Or block, yeah, knight d4 is good. You're not, like, really threatening to take. Well, it's with check, actually, so you are. Queen f1, still defending the pawn. Bring the rook behind is what I would do. That's the 3rd best engine move. It wants bishop b7. Okay, valid. But in any case, let's go back and analyze the first game again. So here I just need to remember queen a4. And then takes. b5 is the top engine move. Queen d3. He plays this. Queen d1 now even. Rook c8. Bishop g5. It's like... yeah. I don't know, maybe I need to like try to find a course on the Catalan or something, because there are some times where going bishop g5 is a blunder, and then there are times where in that position like it's the best move and like all this kind of junk. It's just so stupid. Probably here would have been a better move than what I played, to be honest. But even now it just wants queen c7 and just defend the pawn and win the game. I mean, before I even got my piece trapped, bishop g5 is an inaccuracy here. Knight bd2 was correct. But even here, knight bd2, just e5. Okay, now what? Queen a4. Threatening the pawn. Okay. d3. I mean, you can give it check and just drop the queen back, no? Check. King h1. Queen a6. Oh yeah, the bishop is just It's not even attacked. So you're just chilling. Like, if this is how you're supposed to play with white, just like literally losing all your pieces and getting pushed around the board, then I don't really want it. What are some other lines? Where do you saw C takes? Bishop d7, queen takes, b5, queen through rook c8 now instead. Now dc, bishop takes, knight c3 hitting the pawn a second time, b4, knight e4, knight takes, queen takes. I mean, like, we're just in drawing territory already. So instead of bishop e7, you can just take. Then it's this sacrifice line that we already saw, or it's actually a mistake. Queen takes, bishop takes. You can play bishop c7 here, or bishop d7, excuse me. But now we have sexy move rook d1. Defended by the queen. Bishop takes c6. Desperado the queen first, then come here. And those positions are literally in my notes. Like, I have a whole study dedicated to the Catalan. And that whole thing that we just saw where they take and you sacrifice the knight and you get this crazy situation. Well, here's the worst case if they try to be sneaky and go and block with this, that you have this. And technically this is only, you know, all this prep. You know, all this prep, and the best you get is plus 0.5. Rook d8, I mean, just take here. d1, king up. King e7, king d7 makes more sense. Knight c3, get out of here. Rook e1 is hilarious. Like, nah, bro, I'm gonna stick around. Gotta stay on the light squares. Like, these kinds of positions are all in my notes. It's so funny, but I just can't remember them because in this position, after bishop g2, there is literally a6, b5, c6, knight c6, knight d7, or bishop d7, and bishop e7 are all moves that you need to know. a6 is the main move. Knight c6 is most popular. c5. Oh yeah, I left out bishop b4 check. Bishop d7, c6, knight b d7. Oh yeah, I forgot about this move too. Bishop e7, b5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 moves that you need to know, and that's just if they play moves that are reputable. Not to mention knowing the ideas if you don't. And what if they don't take at all? What if they take later? What if they play this? What if they play this? What if they go here and then you go here and then they end up taking? And then, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it transposes kind of here. You can do a similar thing. Bishop b4. Check. Bishop b2. Taking is bad, so knight d5 is better. Or sorry, that was the wrong. Knight d5 is better. Bishop takes, knight takes, threatening a fork now. Castles. Like, anyway, I think I've illustrated my point. I'm not giving up on it. I'm just frustrated. It's okay. I'm gonna be all right. I just have emotions because I'm a human being. All right. Well, if you guys made it this far in the video, I appreciate it as always. I thank you for your support, and I thank you for your patience as I learn these openings. I'm testing my own patience now, obviously, but you know, we'll make it through. It is just a game after all. So thank you again for your support, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day.